Have you ever wondered how these real estate gurus that you see online manage to amass over millions of dollars in real estate portfolio with seemingly little to no money to even begin with? It's like watching a magic trick, isn't it? Except this time, it's not an illusion. There's a way to make homeownership just as attainable and exciting without having to break the bank. The first time I learned about a little known way to buy a house for free, I was only 18 years old, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Zavon Ace, a real estate agent in Atlanta, Georgia, and I get contacted every day by people just like all of you who reach out to me wanting to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. I don't care if you're planning to move in 7 days or 70 days. Feel free to reach out to me through any of the contact methods that you see on the screen here or any of the contact methods listed down below in the description box. Now, let's get into how you are going to buy your first home with $0. It's all achievable through something called house hacking, which will not only allow you to buy your home for $0, but it will allow you to live in your home for $0. Now, if you're not familiar with this term, house hacking is a process in which you buy a home for yourself to live in, then you rent out the extra space in order to cover most, if not all, of your living expenses. Now, some of you may be thinking that with the current market situation, the increase in interest rates, maybe you might have a low credit score, and maybe you don't have 2 years of previous job history. Buying a home right now might be the worst possible mistake that you can make. However, I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. I have been fortunate enough to be able to help numerous amounts of people who have been in the same situation that you were in or even worse. Take one of my clients, Justin, for example.
My overall experience working with Zavon Ace was the most comfortable and stress-free experience ever. One of my most memorable moments with Zavon, absolutely nothing was going right and I was ready to pretty much give up on everything, even to move to Atlanta. He told me basically to know my worth. I have tons of experience and a great personality, and that I'm going to excel very well in Atlanta. I recommend Zavon Ace, absolutely, 100,000,000%. He's a great person and great at understanding his clients.
The worst possible thing that you can do right now is wait, because if rates go up even higher, you're definitely not going to want to buy. And if they go down, buyers are going to flood the market at such an enormous rate. It's not even going to be possible for you to buy a home for $0. You want to know why? Because all the homes are going to be gone. And for the homes that might be remaining, they're going to have 10+ offers on them, which is going to eliminate any chance you have at using the house hacking method. Now, the other half of you might be thinking, in order to buy a $250,000 home, you have to put 20% down, which is $50,000. That's a whole year's salary. Now, if you're using a conventional loan, that would be true. But if you plan to live in the home yourself, you might qualify for an FHA loan. With an FHA loan, you can put as little as 3.5% down, which brings our total down payment on a $250,000 house to only $8,750, which is a whole lot better than $50,000. But it's not at the $0 mark now, is it? This is how we get there. There's a special program that I am going to spill the beans on that you can use at closing to take care of your 3.5% down payment. But first, let's go into how you can actually start the process of house hacking. One of the benefits of an FHA loan that people often overlook is not only can you buy a single family home, you can buy up to 4 units, which will give you a fourplex, and you will still only have to put 3.5% down. This is very beneficial for you because FHA loans are friendly to first-time home buyers and those of you who may not have groundbreaking credit scores or have yet to be established in their jobs. A lot of people who reach out to me think that their pre-approval will get denied because they don't have what it takes to qualify. But once they go through the process, they end up surprised that they were actually able to qualify. FHA probably has one of the most relaxed lending standards in the industry because it's government backed. They understand that some of you might not have 2 years of job experience because you're fresh out of college, or some of you may have another situation going on. So all of those limiting beliefs you have, throw them out the window because I'm here to stand up for your dreams of homeownership until you're willing to take it from me. Now, while we're on the topic of limiting beliefs, let's take some time to address them. First one is credit score. Now, while conventional loans may require you to have a minimum credit score of 620, FHA only requires a minimum of 580 for you to put down 3.5%. And if you're willing to put down as much as 10%, you can qualify with as low as a 500 credit score. Now, the second limiting belief is pre-approval. I can't stress enough how simple and painless the process is to get pre-approved for an FHA loan. The lender will tell you everything you need to submit and help guide you along the pre-approval process. As well as if you hire a great real estate agent like me, I'll be here to keep you motivated along this process. Next might be the work history situation, or you might think you don't make enough income to qualify for a home that you want. If you're fortunate enough, you can have somebody co-sign on your loan, which will help you qualify, which will be extremely beneficial for my young adults who are fresh out of college, who might not have that job stability yet or that prior work history. And the last limiting belief is down payment. Some of you watching may have bigger pockets or live in more prestigious areas, so putting 3.5% on $1 million property will still be a lot and might not be an option. What I would tell you to do is look into buying properties that are on the outskirts of your cities and are in a USDA loans districts. Doing this will allow you to qualify for 100% financing with zero down as long as the property qualifies. But if on the outskirts you still don't see a property you like and you rather stick to the FHA approach, I'm still going to show you the method that will help you eliminate that 3.5% down payment at closing. So stay with me here because we're about to go into the next step, which is where house hacking will really benefit you. So let's say you get approved for a $250,000 FHA loan. You already know your down payment is going to be 3.5% or $8,750. I'm going to tell you how to erase that down payment from the face of this earth. But on that $250,000 down payment, your monthly mortgage payments in this current market would be around $2,000, including your PMI. You also need to set money aside for vacancy and repairs because you are the official owner of this property. And if anything goes wrong with it, you are responsible for getting it fixed. So let's add an extra $200 a month just in case. So every month for a $250,000 property, you're going to owe around $2,200 towards the expenses and the upkeep of this property. And we haven't even included the utilities yet. But while you're living on one side of the multi-family home and renting the other side out, or even a single family home, you're renting out a spare bedroom, a basement, or whatever extra space you decide you want to rent out. Now let's say you're renting this property out for around $2,500 a month. You would still have $300 left over to go towards utilities, groceries, and whatever miscellaneous expenses that you may have. Regardless of how you choose to spend it, this is residual income and you can spend it on what you like. You're literally being paid to live in your home. Now of course, every house hack won't turn out as perfect as this example where you'll have a decent amount of money left over. But at the end of the day, somebody's going to be paying your mortgage while you sit back, collect, and start the beginning of your $1 million real estate portfolio like I told you at the beginning of this video. And you didn't even have to come a single penny out of pocket because of the special program that I'm about to spill the beans on. The special program is something called down payment assistance, which is offered across all 50 states at state and federal level. These programs are perfect for somebody who's going to be buying their first property and using house hacking to do so. So the way it works is you're going to go online, look up FHA lenders in your state that can get you pre-approved. You are then going to tell them you would like to see about qualifying for a first-time home buyers down payment assistance programs in the state that you are in. The lender is then going to provide you with a list of programs that you can qualify for. Once you submit all the required documentation that your lender is going to ask you for, your lender is then going to submit that information to the down payment assistance program. So the way it works is they will agree to pay a percentage of your down payment / closing costs, if not all of it. But there will be stipulations. The most common stipulation is that your rate might go up by 0.5 to 1%, and you will be penalized if you choose to sell your home within a certain period of time, which will result in you having to pay them back. Now, like I said, you're already going to be paying little to $0 on your mortgage payments because you're going to be renting out. So a couple of dollars influx on your rate isn't going to break the bank. And the whole point of all of this is to help you start your real estate portfolio with zero down. So there wouldn't really be any benefit of you selling your home anytime soon. Now, some of you may not want to live in a home for 5 years. Well, listen to this. FHA only requires you to live in the home for a minimum of 1 year, then you can move out and rent out the entire space and bring in even more money. This is literally the exact same blueprint that the real estate gurus charge thousands of dollars for online that they use to amass their $1 million real estate portfolios. And I'm giving it to you absolutely free. So to sum everything up, number one, you hire a great realtor like me to help you get through the process, and you partner with a lender to help you get pre-approved for a loan. You come $0 out of pocket at closing because you're going to qualify for down payment assistance program, which is going to eliminate your down payment and your closing costs. You're going to live in the property for 1 year. After that, you're going to move out and rent the entire property out to bring even more money in. And last but not least, you're going to start your real estate portfolio with zero down. And once you start generating passive income, you are going to rinse and repeat this method until you are making whatever amount of money you see fit so you can live financially free. With this strategy alone, I've been able to help my clients to make well over $10,000 a month passively by investing in real estate, and I can help you too. So if you're thinking about buying or selling in Atlanta, Georgia, feel free to reach out to me. You can text me, shoot me an email, or schedule a free consultation with me where we can actually meet face to face. And even if you're not moving to Atlanta, I am brokered by Keller, the largest real estate brokerage in the world, and I have connections at every part of the world. So no matter where you're moving, reach out to me so I can at least point you in the right direction. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and you hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I post a new video. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time.